for those who've been injured fighting, defending our country overseas and even here on our land. Your efforts on behalf of traumatic brain injury, underrepresented and misunderstood in many quarters, and also for your leadership here at the museum. I don't know if any of you are aware of this, but the museum had reached 700,000 visitors a year until its renovation 2 years ago. But just yesterday, there were 11,065 visitors right here to visit the museum, which is the record for one day. And that they are now projecting that over 1 million visitors will see the great Sea, Air, and Space Museum right here on the Intrepid. Congratulations to all of you. Like to recognize our United States Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, now completing her 4th month of service, and always one who has been an advocate for veterans and for those who provided service to this country. And also to Admiral Jonathan W. Greener. It was a wonderful presentation that he just gave, and to all of him and all of the veterans and service givers who are celebrating Fleet Week, and we couldn't be more honored to be here in pursuit of that. Also to the 106th Mayor of the City of New York, Mayor David Dinkins, former City and State Controller of New York, Alan Hevesy, and our Police Commissioner, Ray Kelly, who is protecting the city even as we stand here. Thank you all for being here today. Today is the day that we honor those who lost their lives giving service to our country, and we are privileged that we could be able to honor that service on this majestic ship, the Intrepid, whose fame and national recognition is renowned. One of the great warships in the history of the Navy. It monitored Soviet submarines during the Cold War. It was the home to sailors during the Vietnam War, and as Bill White and also Senator Gillibrand referred, was first commissioned in 1943 in the Pacific, where it sustained violent, vicious attacks, but managed to fight on anyway. This great Intrepid is one of the 4 Navy ships that have been named the Intrepid, going back to the very founding of the Union of this country. And so, that rich history pays suitable homage to the soldiers, the sailors, the airmen, the Coast Guard, and the Marines who have stood for those same values. They rightly connect with the values that founded this country, and their service sows the thread of the soul of our country. Right now, as we speak, over 80,000 New Yorkers have served in the most recent conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. As of the middle of this month, 349 New Yorkers, or those who served in New York, have lost their lives in this service. They rightly do inherit heaven's graces and have protected us from its expense. They are really, in so many ways, those who tended the garden of freedom and justice for which we all derive benefit day after day. Just this morning, I was privileged at the Governor's Breakfast to give out awards to 5 of the outstanding veterans service organizations that honor them when they return, and I urge all of us and anyone in the sound of my voice to observe the moment of national remembrance, which will be at 3 o'clock this afternoon.